Punchline.
Hey, okay, so here we go, another episode. I don't think I need to say the title anymore. The premise for today is voting. And we're talking to my friend the other day, I guess, about voting, and he was kind of in the same view of I. Like, what's the point? Doesn't seem to make any difference. That kind of, cynical point of view or whatever the fuck. He was telling me how, like, he's never voted, and I was about to agree with him, and I was like, yeah, and like, I cut myself off because I have voted, but I'd forgotten, like, half the times I voted. It's almost like a proof of how pointless it was, where, like, I don't even register it in my own memory. Another, I guess, thing would be people always vote, try to make the world better and stuff like that. Although sometimes I wonder if, like, most people's lives, it doesn't seem to be, like, affected by voting, or the world seems to be just turning the way it always does, and maybe there's a small part of people, or, like, maybe it could be me in the joke. We vote to make the world worse, just so, like, to make something interesting happen in our dull, uneventful lives, where, like, you vote for the guy who's going to want to make World War II or something like that, World War III. Something crazy will happen just because everything is always just dead. Shit like that, unemployment, whatever the fuck. I'm thinking about, like, the reasons why I voted. I never really had a reason, but I remember when, like, Obama being voted in, my brother was kind of, like, stressing me. We're like, you should vote. And it's like, this is a historic election, and I guess at the time it was, just because the first black president and all that stuff. But, like, for that reason, which is, like, not a reason you should be voting for somebody, but, like, it was, I guess, exciting. There were, like, he was like, oh, it's historic, and people saying, like, I voted in that election, or remember even, like, election 2000, where it's like, this is gonna mean something. Doing something because of it's historic, but, like, you're not even a part of it in that sense. It's kind of like as if you were a groupie of some famous musician who's coming into town and you give him a blowjob or something like that, and you're like, I'm a part of history right here. I'm helping him with his show or something. It's like, well, no, no one's going to remember the guy who gave him a blowjob. No one's going to remember the person who voted for Obama. You're just going to remember Obama, or those are just kind of kernels for jokes, but I can't really think of anything to expand on those things. Maybe just some ideas to go off of. Would be maybe the two-party system, how it's always red and blue, red versus blue, and yeah, there's the joke green party, or the other third parties that nobody takes seriously, but, like, I don't know, I can't really think of how to make that funny, but it's just kind of a weird thought to just, like, linger on or whatever. Yeah, anyway, that's all for today.